Well, the end of the year comes with a deadline. If you want some tax money back, what Hillsborough County neighbors need to do before the clock strikes midnight.
Neighbors across the area could see a significant jump in their power bills come the new year. How much some companies want to charge and the reason for the increases.
Plus, it's a very foggy start to the morning. This is a live look here right now at the Skyway Bridge, along with I-75 in Manatee County. The fog really coming and going this morning. Some travel advisories issued for parts of the area as well, so be very careful if you need to hit the road. And right now, nations around the world already celebrating 2025. Take a look here, a live look right now in Auckland, New Zealand.
Ooh.
The clock struck midnight there just seconds ago. Parts of Russia and some Pacific islands up next to say goodbye to 2024.
Thanks for waking up with us. Ooh, there it goes.
There it
Look
is.
at it. It is beautiful. It's still New Year's Eve here in the U.S. You have some hours to enjoy before you have to send off 2024.
Yeah.
But those celebrations, they are
Incredible.
beautiful.
Already living in the future there, Amanda Holly.
Yeah, I love watching, the new year, come and go across the entire world. And then, hey, we will get to celebrate tonight. When we do, I think there will be some low clouds around. Otherwise, the weather pretty much cooperating. This morning, also seeing some of that low cloud activity, limiting visibility in some spots. Some patchy dense fog out there as well. Dense fog advisory goes until 10 a.m. this morning for some of those limited visibilities. It's not terrible everywhere. It kind of comes and goes. Visibility looks really good right now along the Veterans Expressway, but it's mild. Upper 60s right now, upper 70s this afternoon when we see some sunshine. But tomorrow we're cooler, only getting up to about 70. We stay cool for the first few weeks of the new year. Guys?
All right, thanks, Amanda. Happening today, Hillsborough County neighbors who paid into the now defunct transportation surtax from 2019 to 2021 have until the end of the day to apply for a refund.
8 on your side's Jenna Bass, live in Tampa for us this morning with how you can get your money back. Hey, Jenna.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, that's right. If you live in Hillsborough County and you paid that surtax on certain items between 2019 through 2021, you're going to want to listen up because today is the last day to file a claim to get a portion of that tax money back to you against that settlement against Hillsborough County. That's over $500 million at this point. So the settlement will use that $569 million collected. And we do have a link to that settlement website. It's linked on our website, WFLA.com. For now, reporting live in Tampa, Jenna Bass, 8 on your side.
All right, now an electric vehicle fire is under investigation. Tampa Fire Rescue responded around 10:30 last night at the Courtesy Nissan of Tampa on West Hillsborough Avenue. 2 vehicles there were on fire when they arrived, and you can see in these photos, those flames were pretty intense. Crews say that there was no damage to the actual dealership and nobody was injured.
A Haines City man is accused of attempts that you'll be seeing your power bill go up in the new year.
Yeah, both TECO and Florida Power and Light plan to add rate increases and more could be on the way. TECO filed what would be a roughly 30.
Doing what's called, priming and anchoring.
Social media laws set to go into effect tomorrow. Child psychologists say it's important to talk to your kids about the new rules. One of the laws bans anyone younger than 14 from being on. Counting down to the new year, as you saw at the top of the show, and there are a number of ways that you can ring in 2025.
Yeah, in St. Pete, you can celebrate at the pier, leading up to a massive fireworks display there. The free party starts at 8 o'clock tonight with a DJ, food, games, champagne bar, and more. A 20-minute fireworks show kicks off there at midnight. And if you're celebrating in Tampa tonight, you should know that the TECO streetcar is going to be running until 1 in the morning. The streetcar from Ybor to downtown is going to run every 12 to 15 minutes. Service will operate on its normal schedule tomorrow. Well, News Channel 8 is your official Bucs station, and when the Bucs play for the division title and
Sure do, and I think that we can do it on Sunday. This morning, though, last day of the year, it's kind of another foggy start out there. A lot of us seeing some lower clouds with some limited visibility, especially east of I-75 right now. Visibility near the ground in Tampa actually still looks pretty good, but we've got a couple hours before the low clouds will actually move out, so we could still see some of that limited visibility. Once the clouds do move out, temperatures getting into the mid and upper 70s this afternoon. We'll see a mixture of sun and clouds. And there's a 20% rain chance, seeing a couple of raindrops right now up in Citrus County. There's going to be a front making its way through. That cold front passes through tonight and brings us a big change in the weather department for the new year. Tomorrow, only near 70. And then high temperatures hang out in the 60s all the way through the weekend. If you want to take the boat out for the last day of the year, watch out for some of that sea fog. Southwest winds at 10 knots, seas 2 to 3 feet, a light chop in the bay. And then tonight, temperatures slowly dropping off. I think we could see some more of those low clouds moving back in for midnight. Otherwise, we should be dry and mild.
All right, there are a couple crashes sprinkled around Hillsborough County right now, not necessarily due to the fog, because these aren't areas where we're seeing that right now. In Hillsborough Avenue at Lennox Drive, you'll see crews out there clearing that one away. Moving on down to the interstate, I-275, the northbound lanes near I-4. I believe this one has been cleared up. Either way, we weren't ever seeing any congestion building with this crash. Live look in that area, this camera was showing that crash just a little bit earlier, not seeing it on there now. Either way, you're going to move through that area fine for the time being. I-4 westbound looks good from Polk County as you head towards Malfunction Junction.
Well, Stella had a massive investigation underway after Chinese hackers accessed the U.S. Department of Treasury.
A lawsuit being filed against the company and banks behind one of the most popular ways we send money to each other. What the shutdown suit, claims and how the company is reacting.